Hello people of the internet, Spaz here. Welcome to another 1.4.4 video, and today I'm going to be continuing my boss guide series on the Zenith Seed. So, we're going to be taking on the Wall of Flesh today, so let's get started. For your arena, you're literally just going to want to blow the living shit out of the floor of hell, like that little island you start on. Just like blow half of it out and then level the entire, like half of your entire hell to that height. And then what you're going to want to do is flatten the roof of hell and fill in as many gaps as you can, blocks, because I'm going to want you to fight the Wall of Flesh upside down. Oh hell no! For melee, I recommend using the Knight's Edge and the Cascade Yo-Yo, regular healing potions, a broker or any other food buff, Iron Skin, Regen, Swiftness, Endurance, Wrath, Sake, Inferno, and Thorns potions, and Gravitation potions because you need to fight upside down. Armor, you're going to want to use Molten, Hero Claws, Band of Regen, Shield of Cthulhu, Obsidian Shield, Blue Horseshoe Balloon, and Lightning Boots, all reforged to Warding and or Menacing. Alright guys, we're going to start the fight, so turn off God mode, turn on the spawn rate, we are on Master mode, take your buffs, and let's go. So, with Wall of Flesh spawned in, you're going to want to grab up to the roof of the hell, just regular hell. And you're just going to want to make sure you get to the flat part that you made as quickly as possible. And then wait for the Wall of Flesh to get here. And then what you're going to want to do is just start swinging away. And what the combination of the Inferno and Titan potions as well as the Knight's Edge will absolutely decimate the Hungry, eliminating them as a threat. Being on the roof of hell will also eliminate the evil imps as a threat, allowing you to just pretty much focus on the Wall of Flesh. Now the lasers, when you see them, speed up a little bit like that, go right back in, and you'll dodge them every single time. Ranger, I recommend using the Molten Fury and Helling Bow, regular healing potions, a broker or any other food buff, Iron Skin, Regen, Swiftness, Endurance, Wrath, Archery, Inferno, Gravitation, Thorns potions, armor, I would recommend using Necro Armor, Stinger Necklace, Band of Regen, Shield of Cthulhu, Obsidian Shield, Blue Horseshoe Balloon, and Lightning Boots, all reforged to Warding and or Menacing. Okay guys, so we're going to start the fight now. So, turn off God mode, turn on the spawn rate, we are on Master mode, throw that in the lava, and let's go. So, now that Wall of Flesh is here, flip to the top of hell, and beeline it to the flat area of your arena. And once you're here, you're just going to want to start firing on the Wall of Flesh. Now, with the widespread and piercing ability of the Jester Arrows, you're going to be able to make short work of the Hungry, and also be able to hit the Wall of Flesh. Being on the roof of hell will almost eliminate the threat of the evil imps, so you don't really have much to worry about. And dodging the laser fire from the Wall of Flesh shouldn't be too hard either, because when you see it, you just simply speed up a bit until it stops and then go back in. And that's pretty much it. For Mage, I recommend using the Demon Scythe and the Water Bolt, regular healing potions, mana potions, not lesser mana potions, a broker or any other food buff, Iron Skin, Regen, Swiftness, Endurance, Wrath, Magic Power, Mana Regeneration, Gravitation potions, Thorn potions, and Inferno potions. For armor, I recommend using Meteor Armor, Mana Flower, Band of Regen, Shield of Cthulhu, Obsidian Shield, Blue Horseshoe Balloon, and Lightning Boots, all reforged to Warding and or Menacing. Okay guys, so we're going to start the fight with the Wall of Flesh. So turn off God mode, turn on the spawn rate, we are on Master mode, drop the voodoo doll in the lava, flip up, and there we go. So, immediately get to the roof, flat area that you made, and start doing damage as soon as you can to the Wall of Flesh to make sure you have plenty of time to take them out. The combination of the Inferno potions, the Titan potions, and the Demon Scythe should make short work of the hungry, and being on the roof repel will almost eliminate the threat of the evil imps. The wall flesh spawns now, so that's great. So now, when you see laser fire, just speed up a little bit like I did there, avoid it, and then the wall flesh fight, like that, speed up like that. And if you do that, the wall flesh fight should actually be pretty chill. Finally, for Summoner, I recommend using both the Snapthorn and Spinal Tap Whips, Imp Staff, regular healing potions, a burger or any other food buff, Iron Skin, Regen, Swiftness, Endurance, Wrath, Summoning, Inferno, Gravitation, and Thorns potions. For armor, I recommend using Obsidian Armor, Arrow Claws, Band of Regen, Shield of Cthulhu, Obsidian Shield, Blue Horseshoe Balloon, and Lightning Boots, all reforged to be warding and or menacing. Okay guys, we're gonna start the fight with the Wall of Flesh, so turn off God mode. And on the spawn rate, we are on master mode. We'll load it all in. Buff up. And here we go. So, as soon as the fight starts, make sure you get yourself to the roof of hell. And what you want to do is start really working on this hunger. Flesh. Only shoots lasers, so you can forward like that. Save from all the lasers. And the combination of your Inferno potion, Titan potion, and Whip should really make the hungry die fast. Allowing you to focus on more flesh. You want. While you're attacking, you gotta make sure that the level is overwhelming. You damage you greatly because you have like 0 defense as a summoner. And watch out for any stray minion balls that are there. But for the most part, they shouldn't really pose that much of a problem for you if you are on the But yeah guys, that was the Wall of Flesh. Oh shit. But that was the Wall of Flesh with all 4 classes on the Zenith Siege. Overall, with this method, the fight actually gets simplified a lot, but it is definitely a damaging, a difficulty increase from what it used to be. Oh shit, that's gonna do it for me for today guys, so thank you for watching. Subscribe for more content from me, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye.